A quality manager's routine at SmaK is very easy because of RotoEdge Pro. Basically, you come in at the beginning of the day and you review all the parts from the day before that machine operators labeled non-conforming. Non-conforming for us just means that the part does not meet the quality standards or could not meet the quality standards. And then our quality manager actually comes in to review those parts to make sure that they actually are non-conforming. And then he proceeds to scrap the parts or reconform the parts. Here we have an example of a non-conformed part from the machines.
Okay.
As soon as you locate a part that's non-conforming, it should still have its sticker with it, as this part does, and you can see on the sticker that it was non-conformed for MI, which is missing inserts, and you can see the date and time the part was made and on which machine. Then on our app, you can see a corresponding log. They're sorted by date, and you can see this log matches this sticker, and date and name of the part. You can confirm everything about it. Then you simply scroll over and click confirm part. Because this part is obviously missing an insert, which you can see here beneath the sticker, I'm going to go ahead and confirm this log. If it was not missing an insert, I could also change this part to conforming. I can change what the issue with the part is. I can change the shift that made the part if necessary. But since all this information is correct for this part, I just hit confirm. It makes the log green. And on your home page for the scrap log, you're only going to see parts that have not yet been confirmed. Once they're confirmed, they'll disappear. So you can navigate to a specific date to see how all of the scrap that was logged on that date was handled. Green means it was confirmed, blue means it hasn't been addressed yet, and red means it has been addressed and actively could not be found. So you can start to track how well your team is handling scrap. Are they finding it all? Are they looking for it? Are they confirming things as not found or found? And you can also pull reports that will summarize all of these codes, all the shift information, all of the parts that have been non-conformed over any date range. So here you can select any date range and look at the full data for scrap for the plant. We already reviewed how to handle non-conforming parts from the machine operator side. We do also have a way to handle non-conforming parts in secondary. In general, our secondary department doesn't non-conform that many things, just because most of the things do get caught at the machine level. Most of the errors are in the molding level. But when they do non-conform something, they non-conform it according to the quantity and the part number. So if you look at this part, we have a sticker for a 4.75 gallon fuel tank. The part number's there, and we can find the corresponding log on the app that matches the sticker. We can see that secondary non-conformed one of these parts, and since this one is a bad part, we're going to go over and again confirm it. At this point, we have a sticker on this part that says 2:25 p.m. So even though first shift logged this, we wouldn't change a shift because it happens to be a first shift part. But often in secondary, when they log it, it logs it as first shift, but it could have been a part from graveyard or from swing, and this is our opportunity to change the shift. In this case, everything is correct, so we'll just confirm. In our plant, we use this non-conforming process to help keep our parts organized, help give shifts information back on the parts that they made that were ultimately scrapped. So the way that we do that is once we have non-conformed a part in the app, we mark it with an X, and then we place it in a corresponding bin for the shift that made it. And we can tell what shift made it because it's on the sticker, as I've mentioned. That way our supervisors can go back and review all the scrap with their team, and just for the entire day, they can see what they made that was bad, and then they know to cut it up. We also use an X to show our supervisors what has been reviewed and confirmed in the app. Our team knows not to cut up anything that doesn't have an X because it's waiting to be reviewed. And that's how we limit the number of parts that we can't find in the app. At SmaK, we strive for a 2% scrap rate. So out of every 100 molded parts, there's only really 2, maybe 4 that need review to see whether they're non-conforming or not. If you do this routine every day, it takes 5 to 10 minutes. If you designate bins where your team puts non-conforming product. It's very easy to find. The whole process is so quick, but really what this process provides us with is exactly what scrap each shift's making, exactly what kind of scrap they're making, so that we can continue to reduce that percentage even further.